Yeah, that makes that would be.
We live?
Are we live?
Are we live?
No comment from the cameraman.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was waiting. That's usually just like you just check.
No, I am. I'm asking the chat. Are we live?
Okay, so I'm gonna say what I was gonna say. The problem with having Sharon is I gotta keep all the guys. Like she's like Anthony, these guys. I'm like, quit putting yourself in positions where you're by yourself.
What do you mean? Like what?
Just car guys are constantly talking to her like being dirtbags.
Oh, right.
That's what happens when you're the
Being gross.
1% in a 99% male-dominated field.
In, so open at Starbucks over here.
NADA Day 3. I'm in the car right now with Benzs and Bowties, Texas car guy. Hunter films whips behind the camera. Man, Hunter, how your rotator cuffs feeling?
A lot better today.
A lot better today. Today is going to be, mark my word, a 14-hour stream. We're going to go for 14 hours. Hunter, how do you feel about that? Does that get you ramped up? Does that get you excited?
No comment from Hunter on that. Yeah, I don't think he's looking forward to it.
I think he's shaking with excitement. The best part will be is he's going to have so much content to edit. It should be an editor's dream.
Oh. Do you do all the editing too?
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you. Yeah.
We're going to Speed Vegas to race some exotic cars. Gentlemen, do you know what car you're going to be choosing?
It's got to be the GTR for me.
I have no clue
What's
what
the
options are.
The GT3 RS or GTR?
No, the Mercedes GTR.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why that? Like, why that car?
Well, why not? Right? I mean, Benzs and Bowties. That's I have to drive the GTR. It would be just crazy for me to drive anything else.
Yeah, that's why I'm going after the Elantra N. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, right. They got a Hyundai for this thing or what?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'll take the Palisade.
See, yeah. So since your brand is not represented, you can drive whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's your favorite car out of this list?
I didn't see the list.
I'll pull up the list.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a
Yeah,
list.
let's go through it right now.
Yeah.
So that Russ can make, unless you've already made your selection.
I'm sometimes you can change your mind when you see a car and you're like, dude, I need to get in that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But let me see if I can find.
There's some good ones on here for sure.
Oh, dude, like sick cars.
There's GT Porsches, there's Ferraris, there's I think a Lamborghini on there.
I was gonna say, if there's a Lambo, I just want to drive a Lambo just because it's a Lambo.
Sure. You a Lambo guy over a Ferrari?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A buddy of mine works for Lamborghini there in Dallas.
Yeah.
All right, here is the cars we have. Acura. Hey, chat, let me know in the comments what car you would drive if you were going to the event today with Benzs and Bowties, Texas car guy, George Saliba, Javuan Banks. What car would you drive? Acura NSX, Audi R8, Corvette C8 Z51, Ferrari 488 GTB, Ferrari 430 F1, Lamborghini Huracan, Lamborghini Gallardo,
Gallardo.
Porsche Cayman GT4, Porsche 991 GT3. What's it? Porsche 991. I thought it was 911.
991 is the generation of 911.
Okay. Porsche 991 GT3 RS, AMG GTR, Ford Mustang Shelby, Aston Martin Vantage. What do you got, Texas car guy?
There?
Yeah, the Vantage. Is it?
Well, depending on what year it is, but yeah, for a long time, Aston Martin was sourcing all of their engines from AMG, and even the electronics in the car were like generations ago Mercedes telematics.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, after hearing the lineup, are you still on the Mercedes?
Yes, absolutely.
Russ, what are you doing? What do you think?
So I misread. I thought it was going to be a 911 GT3 RS. Can you in depth explain the difference to me?
So it is still a 911 GTS. It's just that there's different generations of 911, and the 991 generation is just designating like what model year it would have been, right? So right now, the 991 is the current generation of 911, but there's .1s and .2s.
Yeah.
.1 being, think of the .2 as like the refresh. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a very current GT3.
So,
man, you're like brushed up on your knowledge, on your exotic car knowledge.
Well, it's not as good as I used to be, but I did in my 15 years with Mercedes-Benz, there was one little blip in the middle, which was 9 months with Porsche.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And that was my first opportunity to be a sales manager, so I took it.
Okay.
And then that led me to coming to Mercedes in North Olmsted. So,
Mr. Benzs&bowties, what do you say to the car guys out there that say you don't need to know product knowledge? It's not going to sell you a car. Smooth, my opinion, but I want to hear what you have to say.
product now. Cubic inches of trunk space, right? I'm not saying you have to, but you absolutely need a very high level of product knowledge. Like what, from one model to the other, different trims that are available, different engine sizes that might be available. Obviously, every brand is different, but in Mercedes-Benz land, we have like 15 models. Many of them have 3 to 4 different engine choices available and all kinds of different trims. And if you don't know what you're talking about, you're going to immediately lose the trust of your customer every time.
And in today's day and age, with the customer having more information than ever, you knowing those nitty-gritty details, not the cubic inch of the trunk, but I'm going to use Lincoln terms. Hey, why is the Reserve 2 Lincoln Nautilus $4,700 more than the Reserve 1? What do I get? And if you can't rattle off, you're going to get rear heated seats, panoramic roof, Lincoln's Blue Cruise self-driving, and an upgraded leather, and that's why you're spending $4,700 more. If you can't rattle off those 4 things like this, you're dead in the water. It doesn't matter how smooth you are. If you think that this is, you remember this takes car guys, this is 90s car sales. I don't know, babe, but you look good in it.
Well, I was gonna say, I think the reason that you think like, oh, you can just you don't have to know everything, you just say what you want to, because back in the day, like when I was selling cars, all the information, there was no online, all the information wasn't right at your hand, so you can kind of, back then, people would kind of BS their way through the process, and people would believe it, and I think that's where you're getting the, hey, you don't have to know everything about cars. In today's world, like, product knowledge is key, and customers will sniff you out.
They will. They'll trust you.
They'll ask questions they know the answer to.
Yep. And that's where you can get absolutely, it could be game over, is that if they know more about the car than you do, then why would they trust anything that you say after that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and people buy cars from people they like and they trust, and if they sniff out they can't trust you,
Yep.
even if they want the car you're showing to them, they'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, I think there is validity. Yes, you have to be a good talker. You can't be hands in pockets, heads down, not making eye contact, and be an encyclopedia. That won't work. But like, if you want to be a true automotive professional, you combine, being likable with knowing what the hell you're talking about, and not being scared to ask somebody to buy a car. That's how you just become next level.
Yeah,
For sure.
Now, I'll tell you this, some advice. If you find yourself in a position where you don't know the answer to a product knowledge question, just be honest about that, right? And I would find myself saying, should know the answer to it, but I don't want to wing it and give you bad information.
Yeah.
Right? And but if you try to wing it and you're wrong, blow up in your face.
So you're saying when all else
100%.
Oh,
Right?
man.
it's something that I heard years ago, and I'm like, wow, and that's what we default to, like, always tell the truth. And like you said, if you don't know, say no.
Yeah, just say, you know what? And you can have some fun with it. I do. I'm like, you know what? I should know the answer to that. But I'm not 100% sure, so I want to double check for you.
Sure.
We had a sales guy at our dealership, and you probably couldn't do this in Mercedes. You'd have to actually carry a book around with you. But he would just print out all the in-depth order guides on Lincolns,
Yeah.
and he just knew how to navigate that.
Yep.
And he always had the answer on him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Mercedes, so many models. I mean, that would be a lot of paper.
Oh, if you saw our dealer order guides, it would be, you would have a stack of paper this end to end. You know what I mean? It's overwhelming for people that are brand new, for sure.
How do you tackle, you have young, ambitious talent. I want to come in. I want to be a Mercedes-Benz salesperson. And obviously, you're not going to be like, all right, I know the way you run the store. You're not just going to send them to the floor. Like, what does the actual product knowledge training process look like?
So we have a very specific process for our sales team. We start everybody in our delivery department, which is, you can think of it like an Apple Genius bar, or essentially it's like the last step of you buy a car and then you get through the delivery department where they're going to go over the vehicle with you. They're going to help you get your phone paired up, figure out what technology is important, kind of do like a little crash course with you. And they'll spend as much or as little time as you want. It could be 15 minutes if you're super familiar with the brand. I've seen some deliveries go 3 hours for people that are brand new and have lots of questions.
Yeah.
And so you start there. Now we have kind of dedicated delivery people that is like their home base. That's what they do. And then we always have kind of transition delivery people, which are salespeople in training, more or less. And so you're going to shadow deliveries with the delivery pros, and then eventually you'll start doing them yourself. And that's a really great way to learn the cars and also kind of interact with our clients without having the pressure of needing to sell something. And then from there, you'll have 30 to 60 days, depending on your skill level, of shadowing our sales team. So you're basically a fly in the wall in the corner of various salespeople's office, and you pick up a lot of product knowledge that way, learn sales process. And so we kind of, you got to spend about 90 to 120 days learning before we let you go full tilt.
Now, who gives the official, you're ready?
That's a collective manager decision based on our observation and feedback that we're getting from the salespeople that are providing the shadowing.
Yeah.
So they'll come to us and they'll be like, "Hey, this person's ready," or "This person needs another month." You know what I mean? So it's worked out well for us, and I've seen a lot of potentially great salespeople that have flopped because they were immediately thrown out onto the floor with basically little to no training at all.
Yeah.
And this business is harder than it looks. It is.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So, that people get overwhelmed. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say, and they're like, you know what? Throwing up my hands.
Yeah, it is to be great, to be average is not hard. And average in today's world has been and probably always will be 8 cars a month.
Yep.
That's not super hard. To be excellent is hard.
It is. Even to be good is difficult. I mean, unfortunately, I've talked about this a lot, Russ. I know you've talked about it, but the industry average, depending on where you are, between 8 to 10 cars, that has not changed in like 50 years, which is kind of shocking. So
We have a big problem. I see no Starbucks around here.
there were a couple that we passed. Is this the?
Well, it's right there.
Oh, the track's right there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to the track and then we have time to
Gotta
kill.
have something there, right?
We have time to kill.
Yeah.
If there's not one super close, we don't have to go. I just wanted
Looks like nothing out here.
I wanted to get that. Yeah.
There is one back. You know what? I should have said something when I saw it off the highway.
What the hell, Doug?
God, you guys are talking about cars.
I thought you had one plugged in.
No.
It's 8 minutes back that way if you just want to do a UE.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Do we have 8 minutes? Either.
8 minutes. We're gonna 20 minutes.
Hey, what's going on?
That cutting it tight.
She said later than behind, right?
Yeah, I'm riding with Russ. We're not there just yet.
You wanna?
Russ, Hunter, and Texas Car Guy, and me.
Y'all make the call. I'll hop on the freeway or we'll go there.
Let me see.
I don't know. I think he kind of sounded like he was going to go his own way. All right, bye.
Yeah, it's actually not that out of the way. Just go straight. Just go. You're gonna make a right up here onto the.
Or you know what? There's one that you're going to go this one.
Yeah, you can go to the
over
one to the right.
Yeah,
pretty
so
close.
Oh, let's go.
Oh wow. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, make the next right.
Of course, cheats.
Wow.
Yeah, you're via Inspirata Access Road.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get there at 8:30, dude. That gives us 30 minutes to get to Starbucks and back to here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonder what they do with these cars after they're done just getting smoked on this track.
Sell them to some independent dealer. Yeah, right?
This thing's got 3 bad Carfaxes. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean that's the
The LinkedIn event didn't start yet.
that's the problem with car.
I mean, I set up for 8:30.
But it's real. But I'm going to show like this. Pretty much set up that time in history.
Ah, okay.
bet he's a ton of things.
Sending it to like
Now,
yeah.
somebody ends the car, basically for its entire life.
Yeah. I remember when I worked for Subaru. Been modified, probably been.
Yeah.
So you had
What's your guys' favorite part of NADA, Ben?
People coming up and saying hi and, saying, hey, we love watching the videos. I mean, that I will always be appreciative of that. But it's just been busy, right? It's one thing after another. It's nonstop.
Yeah,
I love networking with car people. That's one of my favorite things to do.
yeah, it's it's really cool to see the impact. If on some people have said, "Hey, dude, I started social because of you." Really proud of all of your success. Texas car guy saw last night. Sometimes it can actually get overwhelming. I was just ready to go to bed last night. I knew we had an early day today, and it was like 10:30, and I was like, "Hey, let's go." And he's like, "Well, I was gonna leave at 11. We could leave." And I said, "No, we'll leave at 11. By the time it'll take us 30 minutes to go from here to the door." And I ended up taking like 20 pictures of people.
I'll tell you, I'm taking notes because it's my first year where a few people, not a lot, but have recognized me. But I'm watching you guys when I'm close to you because I'm taking notes, right? Because I think there's some to dos and not to dos. I mean, I think I told someone last night,
Yeah.
come up to you and they're like, hey, can I use your picture for something? I don't know what it was, some company or something like that. And I was like, how would I handle that?
Yeah.
And I watched.
Yeah, I'll just send you an invoice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go right straight through. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be $30,000.
That's all real stuff. Like, I don't think when you guys started all this, like, we didn't think about this. I'm not thinking about it,
Yeah.
So it's really given me an opportunity to think about what would I say, what would I do, how are you guys handling it?
Well, hey, chat. We're about to go to Starbucks. Let me know in the chat what your Starbucks order is. What do you get?
You just go with like an iced latte. But this Mid Majesty, what is it, like a tea?
Yeah, I will say it's not
Mint honey tea.
delicious.
You don't like it?
I like it. It's not like
It's mint honey.
Straight
That's it.
sweet.
I don't get it unless my throat's
Yes.
you.
Caramel macchiato guy. Well,
Okay. Almond milk.
yeah, dairy guy. I don't do well with dairy.
Why almond milk?
He just said it.
Yeah, it's because I don't do well with dairy.
Wait, why almond milk?
Well, see, the reason is because dairy doesn't do well with me.
Yeah, I've had to start doing oat milk as well because I feel like as I've gotten older, I don't always agree with dairy. Straight through again.
We got Julie Getter in here.
Go. Without Julie right there,
Yeah.
my video. She does it all, man. She's awesome.
She said she's
She's my favorite.
Well, hey, chat. We got Texas car guy, Benzs&bowties, Hunter Films, Whips, camera guy. Doing a 14-hour stream. We're at NADA 2026. We're about to go race cars at Speed Vegas. Everything from an Acura NSX, Aston Martin, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche. But what questions do you have for Texas car guy, or Benzs&bowties, or Hunter Films, Whips, or myself? We have 3 masterminds in the car with social media content, and I'd love to field your questions for them. Open.
Taking it right.
Bring on the early questions.
Someone said, Texas car guy, how do you live your life being so good looking?
It's hard. I gotta tell you, it's a struggle. But I wake up every day and just kill it.
That was actually my question.
Oh,
Old class martial arts. Here, these mountain ranges.
we need to go ride quads.
Oh.
I did that with my wife one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just go off road and you can rent them. Pretty cool.
It's like golf course up
See if
there.
anyone's making any wagers this morning on.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh yeah, that one. That looks cool.
That was a good one. Danny, Danny on wheels. How would you advise a manager building a new sales team to proceed? What's key to keep in mind?
Well, this is easier said than done, but if you've got people with bad attitudes on the team and they just consistently don't perform, you have to move on from them. Keeping them around will cause a lot of harm. It's
Oh, perfect.
yeah, sorry.
It's right behind you.
Here, just
Yeah, I'll go over here.
Doug, have you ever successfully taken a bad attitude person and permanently made them a good attitude person?
no. I've only, but if somebody just is consistently has a bad attitude, that's just kind of their personality, and you really can't change somebody's personality. I've had a few cases where there were people that were kind of up and down a lot,
Okay.
and I was able to level them out by sort of making a few changes to their where they sat, who they sat around,
Yeah.
right? Because that can have a huge impact. You might not realize it, but the people that you sit next to at work can directly affect your mood.
I think
So-
that's actually really valid that you can take someone who like doesn't, usually somebody that's sometimes has a bad attitude actually just doesn't understand how to handle adversity.
100%.
Pulling. Driving through. What are we doing?
What do we
What is it?
drive through? Looks
Yeah,
like a short line.
Yeah, I think for me, I mean, Doug, you hit it on the head. Attitude is like number one. Way back in the day when Grant Cardone did his training, he said number one before you start work is your attitude. If you have a bad attitude, you're gonna have a rough day in the car business, and so you got to check your attitude first.
Yep.
And there's trash cans all around the dealership, so get all your personal stuff, throw in the trash can on your way out. You can pick it out of there and take it home with you, but don't keep it at the dealership.
We can answer this after we order,
Yeah.
but think on this. What if they have a very bad attitude but sell a lot of cars?
Yeah, can I get a grande caramel macchiato with
That's a hot one.
yes, with almond milk and sugar-free vanilla.
Got it. Okay.
Can I get a venti iced latte, please, with oat milk and a stevia?
One stevia.
One stevia, please, and then a sausage, cheddar, and egg sandwich, please.
You got it.
Thank you.
Oh, you order them at Majesty. I don't want to yell.
Can I get a wait, you a grande?
Yeah, it's fine.
Can I get a grande mint majesty with double honey?
Yeah.
With double honey, please.
Two honey?
Don't stream it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 honey.
Yeah, two, please.
Yes,
Says you can't stream outside of the event time.
What else can I get for you?
You want the
No, that's it.
you don't get anything?
No, thank you. I already drank coffee this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't edit it while I'm streaming, so I'll have to stop it and
Yeah.
restart it.
I tell you, the day before I came out here, my debit card, I got fraud on my checking account.